Thank you very much, Trevor, for your inspiring words. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce the Chairman of Grand Challenges Canada to bring greetings from the other meeting co-host, Mr. Joseph Rotman. You can read his bio in the materials, but what I want to say is this is a man who's an extremely successful business person who has brought the principles of business and of philanthropy for almost 20 years to the benefit of Canada's institutions in health sciences, in life sciences, in the arts, and we're very pleased, Joe, that you've decided to dedicate your attention to global health as the Chairman of Grand Challenges Canada. Welcome, and would you please address the delegates here assembled.
Minister Fantino, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Grand Challenges Canada, I'd like to welcome you all here once again to the opening session of this meeting in Ottawa, which is extremely important to us at Grand Challenges. Minister Fantino, it is a particular pleasure and personally one for me to have you with us this morning representing the Government of Canada. For those of you who are visitors to our country, I would also like to welcome you to Ottawa and to Canada. And as most of you know, Ottawa, as Peter has said, is our capital. Grand Challenges Canada is dedicated to achieving impact in global health by relying upon what we refer to as integrated innovation. We are funded by the Government of Canada, and we fund innovators, excuse me, a bit of a virus, in low and middle income countries and in Canada. We believe we must integrate science and technology with social and business innovation, and to see the problem as much as one of execution and delivery as one of new ideas and invention. We work to catalyze to scale and sustainability, two critical ingredients for impact. And we have a determined focus on saving and improving the lives of people. Over the past 2.5 years, Grand Challenge has focused on some key strategic initiatives which I would like to elaborate upon. First, we want to find solutions to particular problems and helping through involvement, support and understand to achieve results. This is the essence of Grand Challenges Canada's approach, and it is not, as Trevor said, to develop a new device, a new drug, a new process, and then assume that results and impact will automatically occur. We want to leverage the private sector. We believe the problem of global health are too large and too complex to be solved by the public sector alone. We are convinced the private sector and philanthropy need to participate directly and indirectly by working with governments in new and creative ways. And I was saying to the Minister and our friends at the Gates, my personal experience in Tanzania with Barrick Gold in understanding the benefits that the private sector can bring. Thirdly, we want to ensure efficient and effective operations. We want taxpayers. We want the taxpayers' dollars to go to the best innovators and to the best and the lowest cost to maximize dollars supporting our vision and mission. Fourth, we want to mobilize and enable low and middle income country innovators to lead and or participate in developing solutions to local problems. We think talent is global, and we believe that local leadership and involvement is critical to effectiveness and, more importantly, to sustainability. We want to promote Canada. We wish to promote Canada as a global leader through effective and efficient innovation in global health, and as a country that we are committed to saving the lives of people. And finally, we focus on the forging of partnerships. It is our belief there is much more that can be achieved working with partners than can be achieved alone. Therefore, we seek out areas of mutual interest with many organizations, and as Trevor has said, many of them were listed there earlier. On the point of partnerships, it is my personal pleasure to take the opportunity to publicly thank the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation for helping Grand Challenges Canada get started. We were able to move quickly from the start because of this strong collaboration with the Gates leadership. Grand Challenges Canada is only 2.5 years old, and we would not be where we are today without the advice, the support, and the willingness to collaborate with us by the Gates Foundation. And many of their leaders are here with us today. In addition to our appreciation, it is our respect and admiration for their vision and their leadership in transforming the field of global health. We feel proud and privileged to work with them as partners. And so Trevor and Steve and all members of the Gates Foundation, we at Grand Challenges, thank you for allowing us to work with you as partners. We have other productive collaborations with the Gates Foundation in particular areas of challenges such as the one on explorations, diagnostics, saving lives at birth, social finance, and of course this meeting. I met with Trevor Mundell, the President of Global Health, this morning, and I really look forward as we brainstormed and discussed the potential of our future relationship with you and your colleagues, and I am convinced that what we can achieve together as partners will be significant and a major contribution to what we both want to achieve. I'd also like to thank many of the partners who've come together for this meeting, and you see several of them on the slide. No, we don't. They were supposed to. They were here before. It is my career, and my experience that working with partners that are in existence, have operations, and that understand the local community, produce a much more productive relationship than doing startups. And that is how I succeeded as an entrepreneur. But as these companies evolved, and they became bigger and independent, my companies became bigger and independent, the partnership relationships that were developed at the beginning evolved and proved continually beneficial to working together. And that experience is what I have used in demonstrating the understanding how they can work for Grand Challenges Canada and bring great benefit to us. We are also very grateful to our current and future partners, and let me specifically mention here USAID, UK Aid, and NORAD, who are formal partners with us on saving lives at birth. We also welcome and express our appreciation to the NIH, the Wellcome Trust, the Aga Khan Foundation, and the Norlian Foundation of Calgary, WHO, the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine, the Harvard Center for Developing Child, and TruePoint. These are all new partners on saving brains and global mental health, two very complex but significant problems. Lorraine Harper was with us yesterday as our honorary chair of Saving Brains, and I would like to express our appreciation to her for joining us yesterday and acting as our honorary chair. As you can see, we are very committed to working together where there is mutuality of interest and clarity and consistency of purpose. On another theme, the Gates Foundation and GCC are pleased to welcome Brazil, India, and Thailand to the family of Grand Challenges. And the Gates Foundation and ourselves, as we spoke this morning, will continue to work with you as well as to ask you to help us expand that group of countries. Canada was the first country to use Grand Challenges in its international assistance envelope, and we came together with our colleagues at the Gates at the beginning, and we will continue to share all of our lessons that we have learned with our new partners. The success of our collaborative efforts using the Grand Challenges model, I think, is assured and has been proven. To the Israel delegation, it's a pleasure to see you here with the ambassador to create your country's Grand Challenges strategy. I want to welcome Ambassador Danny Carman and acknowledge the support of my personal good friend, the Israeli ambassador to Canada, Ambassador Miriam Ziv. CIHR and IDRC are key components of Canada's Grand Challenge Consortium. Your critical work helped us get off the ground as well, and we could not have achieved what we have done without your respective organizations. The passion, the commitment, and the experience of our board of directors and of our scientific advisory board have been invaluable. And to the staff of Grand Challenges, let me say thank you for their wonderful work. Your efforts, far beyond just performing your job, have been invaluable. I can say to you that these young people are passionate, devoted, and determined to succeed, and I'm sure you'll meet them over the next few days. Let me now turn to the group of innovators, most of you people. I'm thrilled that you are here with us, and you span many countries and a range of fields, which you will all hear about when you get into the various tracts over the next few days. Success is about focus, strategy, dedication, and determination, and a lot of good luck. There are many obstacles along our path in global health, but with an entrepreneurial spirit and a focus on results, we can meet the challenge that we face. I salute all of you who have come to share these few days with us here today, and for your interest in this most important field and your willingness to participate with your time and your ability.